Hello everyone, this is Shadi Reyes and this is SIF 2021. With me is Dr. James Hermiller. He is Director of Structural Heart and the Director of Fellowship at St. Vincent in Indianapolis. Dr. Hermiller, you are the Director of the SIF 2021. Tell us about your experience and how you brought this meeting back again hybrid.
Yeah, so I think to clarify, I'm kind of Dave Ryzik's caddy, and Dave does the heavy lifting.
I saw the title on the badge.
Yeah, and so I'm officially director, but Dave is 99% of the show. And
it's team effort.
And then, it was a very interesting conversation over the last 3-4 months,
Yeah.
right? With what everything that happened November, then December, and the uptick, what was it going to be like? And then we decided that, hey, 98, 99% of people are vaccinated that are going to be here. We can put on a safe show, and let's lead the way and get back together live. And I think for everybody that's here, it's just been energizing.
Right.
To see all the
Absolutely.
people that,
It's a brave move, but I was really impressed with the whole setup. Like having a bracelet every day, you get screened, and you have a pathway to come through, pathway to come out.
Yeah, and the auditorium that, 2 years ago when we had this, there are 800, 900 people in there. Now it's 6 feet apart, everybody's got a mask. It has really been well done. It's safe, but the energy associated with being here and live is incredible.
Absolutely, because people are hungry. They want to go back. We are Zoom and Microsoft Team fatigued.
Yeah, I mean, we're social animals, and we've been isolated for a year.
Yeah.
And so it's great to be back.
Awesome. During your course of your practice, how did it change and how you are practicing safe elective procedure in your lab?
Yeah, I would say it's sort of an interesting history and what we learned. March, April, May, we pretty much shut down as far as any kind of non-emergent, which we found out was not a great idea, particularly for TAVRs.
Yeah.
In sick mitral clips, maybe Watchman not so much, but at least in the structural space, we learned putting off TAVRs is not a good idea. We looked at our data, we certainly had more patients dying waiting for their TAVR as a consequence of that. So when things were slowing down, November, December, we didn't really fall back at all. I would say the only thing is patients during that time were less likely to come in, and so they may not have been evaluated, but those that were evaluated and needed a procedure, they got their procedure.
Awesome. And you screen them for each procedure before they're coming in, and you make your hospital stays very short.
Very short. We tried to, get everybody we could out the same day.
Yeah.
Now, fortunately, the way our system is, we have the heart hospital, and then we have sort of the big house.
The main house, yeah.
And 98% of the COVID's down at the big house. So we were a bit of an island
isolated, yeah.
that allowed us to do this, I think, real safely.
That's perfect. My fear is now patient care is number one important, but also research has been on pause during that time too, which is trial recruitment, new devices, new technology. Do you think there's a lag? We're going to have a delay in having these new devices and trials coming out?
Oh, I think you're absolutely right. Research, I don't have the exact number for us, but clearly fell off. Patients don't want to come in for follow-up. They really don't want to be, traveling back and forth as they typically would. And I don't know when that's going to come back, but I would guess, enrollment in many of these trials has been pushed back 6, 9, 12 months.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Dr. Hermiller. It was a pleasure seeing you again in person.
Well,
thank you for your time
you.
for the interview.
Please
watch this video and others on SIF YouTube channel. This is Shadi Reyes from SIF 2021.